All right, so I just got these in. These came from Temu. They came in a pack of 24 broadheads. You can see they have they're mechanical. They deploy when hit. So, and looks to be about a 2 to 2.25 inch cutting diameter, if you will. So I don't have a measuring device to do that right now. I'll mess with that later. Not important today. Just that pretty good deal. I'll see if I can throw the link in the description below. That way you guys can snatch some of these up as well. I got some other broadheads coming. I bought 6 of them off Amazon, and these are a pack of 12 for about the same price or a little less. Actually, I have to look at the price difference because Temu is pretty much, I mean, 24 of these, and these are the replicas of the Rage Hypodermic. So when you see these, you're like, wow. And I don't think it's the same kind of metal. This is probably a powder metal or a cheap stainless steel that these are made out of compared to what the Rage. I'll get some Rage hypodermics, and they come in a pack of 3 for like $20 or $30 somewhere in there. But I got a pack of 24 for, I want to say, I can't even remember how much I paid for these, but I can go to my Temu and look at my orders, and 24 pieces, 1708 for 24 pieces. So that is a lot of broadheads for that amount of money. Considering you only get 3 from Rage Hypodermic, the actual brand Rage. So yeah, I think Rage is. Oh, let me look. Rage 100 grain broadheads. $44 for 3, $46 for 3. It went up. That's a lot, and they're similar to this. They're not the same. The Rage, I do believe, are much bigger. This is $44 for these ones, and then there's the crossbow ones is what these look like. Okay, Rage crossbow, 100 grain silver, $31. You get 3 of those. Yeah. So I mean, the actual Rage have a much different design on the blade and a different sweep. I think they're more like that than they are this. But like I said, I'm gonna get some, and we're gonna look at that's a 4 pack for $50. Okay, but I'll go through and get different Rage because this 6 pack mechanical kind of looks like this one a little bit, but not really. And that's not a Rage. That's a cheaper. This 6 pack, that's much different, and it's only $24.99. But like I said, you got Beast. That's something different. And then you got these broadheads. That's Rage crossbow. And all these right here are knockoffs for a lot cheaper, and you get 6 of those. Excuse me. Allergy season's here again. So I got other broadheads coming. I want to do a quick video on those. I wanted to show you guys these. I wanted to show you the comparison in price. They're similar to the Rage crossbows, but the other Rage I think are a lot bigger. We'll get some and we'll compare them. That way you guys can see the difference. Take it for granted what Temu can do for you. As far as I got my product, I ordered this a couple days ago. I wanted to see if this would work out for me, and I did. I did not use my bank card. I used the Cash App option, which you can do. Smart to maneuver away from people using your stuff. You can load your Cash App as you need to, and then eliminate or empty that out and load it again if you need to. But you load it. I have it set to where I load it. It don't automatically load. So it doesn't take from anything because I'm not using that Cash App like that. Um, I just did it just one time. I actually ordered these broadheads and other broadheads and some other small trinkets just to see if it would work out. And so far, so good. First one was the second order. The other one was free. It was just little feet for your uh, computer to lift the back end up to allow airflow to go through. And I have it on the other laptop in the other room. So, but I wanted to show you these and let you know that they're actually pretty cool. So that way you guys can get into looking at this option. I'll put the link in the description if I'll go and do that here in a minute and go from there. Yeah, I can do that from here. So copy the link right there. Awesome. That way I can share this with you. And if you decide to go that way, please be careful. I'm not, advocating that you use Temu like a wild pig, but you definitely have an option here. 24 of these, 100 grain, archery expandable broadhead, two blade broadheads, hunting shooting with storage box, which is over here. Which I'll put those back in there in a minute. Some of the collars for these did come off, so I'm going to be putting collars on these and locking them down. These were unlocked already, so wanted to show you the expanded version as you see in the picture to the locked version, and when it hits, these will just pop and boom. So I would suggest using a heavier bow, 60 plus pounds. If you're using a lighter bow, these will not deploy properly. I'll do a ballistics dummy thingy here during hunting season. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about 1st of October, and we'll get that going so that way you understand how these really work. I'll probably even get a watermelon, a basketball like I did before, better cameras for slow-mo so you can see that these deploy on contact with a heavy bow as opposed to a lighter bow. I have a 35, 45, 50, 60, and I'm going to get an 80-pound recurve here soon. Have that in my arsenal, and you will see how these work. So I need for you to stay tuned, subscribe. That way you get the update on your hunting gear. If you're using traditional recurve, you go out and use a 70-pound compound bow or even heavier. Yeah, no big deal. That'll work out pretty good. But these will, I'll test these myself and see how well they survive on a hit. I'll even shoot a piece of wood, probably a 4x4, just to show you that it's going to destroy everything. But you'll see that what breaks and what doesn't, and all that good stuff, and what's salvageable, etc. So you guys stay tuned, subscribe, and ask questions if you need to. Yeah, it's not hard. So we'll see you again.